This is Inside BJJ Podcast.
Luis Royce Gracie.
Here's Nacho Laranja, and you're listening to the Inside BJJ Podcast.
Hey, welcome to Inside BJJ. What's going on, Andrew? How are you doing, my friend?
Peachy. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Super happy to have Hector from. I don't know if Hector's in the 209 technically, or you in Sacramento.
I train at 10th Planet Sacramento, but I'm still repping that 209.
Where do you reside? Where do you lay your head to rest? When you put your head down on a rock at night, what area code is that rock in?
Technically, 530 in Davis.
Oh, shit. He didn't even do that. I thought you were going to go 916 Sac. He claimed Davis.
Yeah, I'm across that yellow bypass.
Yeah, you are. People who live in Davis, if you're not familiar with Northern California, they most definitely do not want you to say they live in Sacramento. They want you to say they live in Davis.
Yeah.
And they also do not like being told that they live in West Sacramento. That's also not high on the list either. Yeah, they get really mad about that. Welcome, Hector. It's nice to see you, man.
Yeah, good to see you. I'm glad to be here.
Hector started training during the pandemic. He started training when the windows were blacked out in the front.
Secret training?
Secret training.
Yeah, we had the
illegal training.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Remember that? He was like one of the dudes who came in, and he came in with this other guy. These two dudes came in, you and Brandy came in, and you guys trained, and I was like, man, I don't know if these guys are going to stay because it's like the pandemic, but I figured if anybody's going to come to jiu-jitsu when it's illegal to go to jiu-jitsu, they're probably going to stay for a while. So it turned out well for you. Yeah. It's awesome to see you here, man. So, dude, a lot's going on. PGF season 6, it's right around the corner. And Brandon had asked me, he's like, hey, in his Bill Clinton-esque voice, hi. It's very seductive. He's like, hi, I'm hypnotizing you. This is Brandon McCatherine. I need you to do me a favor. You're going to make a list, and you're going to number it 1 through 20. And then you're going to write all the names down of the guys. So he asked me to do a ranking, right? Mm-hmm. Which we put together last night. Mm-hmm. And we had it figured out last night, and we talked about our reasonings for having it.
We thought it sounded okay.
It sounded great to me outside on the steps, sitting in front of the Mexican restaurant downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Going through it all.
Yeah, just talking it over after class. Apparently, the world of the internet was very upset.
Seems that way.
Yeah, I just want to take a quick moment to read some of the comments that I got on there. Let me see if I could pull up the Instagram account.
I'm going to look at it as well. It's some people are going off.
Yeah, they're going off. So Brandon asked me to do it. So I put the ranking list together. And yeah, nobody's happy about it. I cannot remember my freaking OG Instagram password. Don't know what it is. Let me see if I can find it.
I just found a comment that I wasn't aware of. Rated R 10P said whoever made this works for Jabroni Grappler, Elijah Carlton, and eats glizzies.
Yeah. Yeah. No, thank you. Yeah. Thanks, man. So here's how it breaks down. Jabroni Grappler, he was ranked number 1 by our standards. Maybe I could throw this graphic up real quick. How can I throw this graphic up?
Sure.
Let me share my screen.
Yeah.
I might be in the wrong software. I think I have to share a tab from Google only. Let me see. Present. Slides. Nope, don't want slides. Share screen. Window. No. Oh, there we go. Firefox. Share. No, I don't think that happened. I don't think that worked right. Let me redo that. Okay, I'm going to pull that up. So while I tell the story. So basically what happened is Brandon asked me to rank the the PGF guys 1 through 20. It was going to be the unofficial ranking from Inside BJJ. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this. So I sat down to do it, and obviously I consulted, Brandon McCaffrey's, or I should say PGF World's rankings. I looked at what they had, and then I kind of came up with my own. And we talked about it last night. We kicked some names around, and fair to say, look, the list changed.
Correct.
The original list had Andy Varela on the top. Now, that's all I'm going to say. Andy Varela is one of the guys in particular that's a little bit salty about what happened. So I thought it would be good, before we talk to Jamie Carnall, I thought it would be good to just review the ranking real quick, and then we'll talk to Jamie Carnall, and then after that, we're going to do a live mock draft for the PGF Season 6, and we're going to pull in Mike Perez out from Stockton, one of the Stockton boys, is going to join us on video, and he'll be the fourth coach, and we'll do the live auction there. Okay, so here we go. Let me go back to the studio. Okay, good. I'm sharing my screen. You guys can see that. So here's the ranking. It's Elijah Carlton, Andy Varela, PJ Barch, Renato Canuto. Screen reset. Darn it. Let me go back. It's going through the rest of them. One second here. I forgot this is set up like a video.
Kieran Kachuk at number 5. Kawan Gracie.
Number 6.
Max Hansen, 7.
Okay.
Daniel Sadler.
Yep.
8. Kevin Buehring, 9. Mike John, 10. Wait for these to reset real quick.
We got Ben Eddy, 11. Davis Asari, 12. John Combs, 13. AJ Agazarm, 14. Jamie Carnall, 15. You want to get the next 5 in there?
Samson Fumabout, 16. Nathan Haddad, 17. David Evers, 18. Cam Hurd, 19. Jet Thompson, 20.
Okay. So here's where the hullabaloo came in. So it gets posted. Inside BJJ's unofficial preseason rankings. Immediately, the first post, Andy Varela. The most absurd thing I've seen on the internet all week. Out of all the things that I've seen on the internet this week, this is the most absurd thing that we've seen. Not all the other crazy ass shit that we saw. Which is this Friday? We've seen a lot of shit by now.
Yeah, I just posted something on Thursday that was about a man who's sexually attracted to balloons.
Okay, thank you.
I mean,
so
it was me, but
Andy Varela so Egghead Warrior says, who is too low, who is too high? Like, he wants to know, what's wrong with this list, Andy Varela? I'll be the voice of reason. Here's Varela's response. Inside BJJ wants to kiss Elijah in the mouth. I can feel it. That's his very next response. And I'm like, okay, listen. This cannot go unchecked.
Andy.
While I will give Andy his due, he is very, very good.
He's a savage.
He's a savage. And all those kids are savages too.
Yeah, if you're on the top 20, you're a savage.
But if you say that I want to kiss Elijah Carlton on the mouth...
And you'll be speaking for yourself here.
Speaking for myself. Now, others may want to kiss him on the mouth.
I might.
There's nothing wrong with that as long as he consents.
Well...
But where I come from, if you tell a man he wants to kiss another man on the mouth, those are fighting words.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are fighting words. So I need to get Andy Varela on this show.
I hope
we got something to talk about.
You guys need to settle it.
Yeah, we need to settle this. So here's Varela's response. Bunch of 5th grade lesbians that season. I like Elijah, by the way. Whole Atlanta crew is cool in my book, but yeah. Jabroni Grappler. Throws me under the bus. I agree.
Damn.
Like, dude, I ranked you number 1. Here's why I ranked him number 1.
I did agree with this.
He is the PGF Season 5 champion.
Yeah, incumbent.
He won at 185. He also is the Season 1 champion. And he also almost won Season 3. Okay? So this is the guy. This is the dude, man. If anybody is Mr. PGF, it's Elijah Carlton. He almost got all submissions the first 3 seasons.
Which is awesome.
Insane. Look, you don't get to pick your competition. You show up, and whoever they put in front of you, you annihilate them, and you're the champion. And if you don't like that ranking, then you got to go in there and take it from him because he's the man right now.
Yeah.
He's the guy. Preseason rankings. How could you rank somebody else number 1? How could you do it?
That's how it works.
You can't
with medals, with belts,
it's absurd.
with everything. That made sense to me.
You know, I'll tell you who liked it. Mike John said these seem more accurate because I moved him up. He was way down low. I moved him to number 10.
Yeah,
how do you win the
15 to 10.
qualifiers if you're not top 10? You won the qualifiers. You fought your way into the damn thing. How could you not be top 10?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Come on
sense
now.
to me.
Come on, church. We should put the organ music.
Pentecostal music.
Jamie Carnall said, "This is ridiculous. I had the biggest number before, and now I don't." He's upset that
Love
he moved
that.
up in the list. Yeah.
Love that.
We'll press him on that. He's going to be there a little bit.
I had more ranks than anybody else.
Yeah. And then, Kamoy, he caught me and said, you know, you're eating a bunch of things and you're doing a bunch of things. Again, with Elijah Carlton, it all goes back to that. And I'm just like, man, listen. Yeah, but listen. Season 5, Elijah Carlton's name had the number 1 next to it.
Correct.
And
what was it? Season 1 too, right?
And season 1.
And then almost 3, right?
And then everyone else had numbers 2 through 20. So if you want to be number 1, you got to beat him. Show up, kick his ass, then you get to be number 1. Good job.
And then,
but until then, stay off my back. And hey, listen, if you're upset because you think you should be rated 11 and you got rated 15, like, dude, don't waste any spare cycles on me.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, and I'll, to be clear, we had tossed around the idea of putting some names some other places.
Yeah.
For giggles.
Listen, focus on your training, move up, do that. Don't worry about the rest. But really ruffled some feathers there, unfortunately.
Just want to shout out lil1sleeve.bjj on Instagram. That was Jay Marchese or Jay Marchese. I don't know how to pronounce
Jay Marchese.
Don't know how to pronounce your last name, but I appreciate you saying there's the smart guys.
Yeah, well.
That was nice of you.
Yeah, thanks so much. Every once in a while, you get somebody that appreciates your viewpoint, but my experience is it's not very often. Most of the time, people just get upset at the shit that we say. What else is going on? Carnall's going to call in just a couple minutes, and then what we're going to do is have a mock draft with a live auction. So the way it's going to work is we're going to start with the number 1 guy in our ranking. Okay. And then we will start an auction for this guy. And then, whoever bids the most gets him. We'll lay out the ground rules for the auction, but we each have to draft a team, and then we'll kind of keep track of that team, and we'll see who wins at the end of the season. And I think we should have a prize for the winner, but the prize has to be something that the losers have to do. You know what I mean? I'm not sure what it is, but it will be humiliating on a certain level, unless I don't win, and then we'll change the rules for what the loser has to do. You know what I mean? For content, for the show and all that. Just to, because I want it to...
That'd be fun.
I want it to play well,
And if we can't think of anything, if you want to send us some ideas for what the loser would have to do.
We should let the audience determine it. That's actually a great idea.
Email me at 10pnashvilleandrew@gmail.com.
There you go. Hey. And I think, there's Mike. Oh, Mike's ready to fucking go.
Mike's ready.
Mike's chilling on the side there, man.
That's right.
We don't have Jamie Carnall in. Let's add Mike to the stage, and then when Carnall gets here, what's going on, Mike Perez?
Boys, what's going on?
Well, we're just explaining the rules for the mock draft while we wait for Jamie Carnall. He's supposed to call in a couple minutes here, but the way the mock draft's going to work is it's going to be an auction. So we're going to all bid for whatever athlete is on the auction block, and then whoever wins the bid gets that guy on their team. Everybody has to draft 5 players. The minimum bid will be $100, so you can't bid less than $100. So I can't use my strategy of bidding $1 for AJ because I figure like no one's gonna like go after him, and I could get him at a great value and have a bunch of money left over. So you got to at least bid $100, right? That's the minimum bid, and we'll kind of go from there. We'll start at number 1 and go through number 20, and we're gonna use the rankings that Inside BJJ put out this morning. That really.
Controversial.
Jeez,
rankings.
man.
Otherwise known as the correct rankings.
Half of these dudes can't even count to 20, and they're upset. It's like,
I know Kamoy was coming at you pretty good, man.
it's like, dude, you're not even in the rankings. Like, where are you go? Why are you? What are you upset about, man?
I do love that Elijah too was like, Elijah too is like
rankings up real quick.
Yeah, what did
Elijah
I
gets
say?
ranked with number 1, like you said. He goes, "Hey, fuck you." What?
I like Kamoy though, man. Look, it's all love, dude.
They're all awesome.
It's all good. Yeah, 100%.
You're competing in the PGF. I'm not.
Yeah,
you guys are sick.
No kidding.
Right.
So yeah, man, we're looking forward to chatting with you, Mike, in just a few minutes here. We're going to jump you back off the stage, and then we'll pull you back in after Carnall jumps in there. It's good talking to you, though, man. We'll talk shortly, okay?
All right, boys. I'll see you later.
All right, man. So, yeah, dude, I'm looking forward to the mock draft. I feel like Mike is, like, real competitive. He's going to take it serious. He's gonna come in, like, with his picks. He'll be like,
Mike is super competitive.
Well, I'm picking
every day.
Kevin Buring because I was looking at... You've seen the movie Moneyball, right? And they're like, oh, God, here we go. He's like, he does the inside heel hook. He does the Mikey look. He does the Mikey look. I wonder if Mikey Musamichi listens to Inside BJJ. Do you think he does? You think he's a follower? I don't think so.
Anymore.
Yeah, he might come after you after that.
Dude, I know. I don't want him coming after me, man. He's a nice guy. He's a nice kid. So, listen, dude. What's wrong with you, man? You
hit the fucking desk.
Listen, you need to secure the microphone. You have like this giant stand, and you're just literally setting it on there like it's a table. Put some tape on it.
You put some tape on it.
You know what, man, dude? I'm going to put you in the box, dude.
Put some fucking tape on you.
See, I used to have a co-host that I had to put into the box every once in a while. I'm going to put you in the box, dude. You have to spend the night in the box, dude. You're not going to like it, but we're going to like it.
I can't wait to beat you with our own rankings.
You're not gonna beat me. I'm gonna guarantee. I am gonna predict that I will for sure beat everybody on the teams. 100%.
You can't pick a team this time.
I can slightly modify the rules because it's my show.
I had not considered that.
Yeah. So one of the things I'm gonna be able to do as the commissioner of the Inside BJJ pick
Is be corrupt.
I could force trades to happen between teams.
That's tits up. That's unacceptable.
So, and I also have a little extra to spin. Like you guys have 10,000 PGF dollars, and I actually have 20. So
I'm texting Brandon, and I'm gonna bitch about this.
I'm just rigging all the rules up to be in my favor. Dude, I think a couple things happened, man. Oh shit! There we go. Jamie Carnall has just pulled into the green room there. We're gonna jump over to him in just a moment. Let's jump over there right now. Hey, Jamie, welcome to the show.
What's up,
man?
Hey, dude.
It's good to have you, dude. We're joined here with Andrew and Hector. The rankings came out today from Inside BJJ, the unofficial rankings, and you moved up. And
I know I had the biggest number before that, and now I have 15. I was 20 before that. I thought that was like the whole goal was have the biggest number, but
yeah, I thought out of everybody that wouldn't complain, it would be the guy that got moved up, and everybody was upset about their place on that list today, dude.
I don't know. I talked to. I think the PGF rankings were like pretty spot on. Like, and I mean, everyone's going to be like upset if they're not like as high as they think they should be. But I don't know, the way I look at rankings is it's kind of based on like your notoriety, like what you've accomplished, like mainstream wise. Like there's probably killers out there like that no one's ever heard of, but you wouldn't put them at number one, even though they're killers, because like no one's ever heard of them. You know what I mean? So the second set of rankings, I mean, there's some people that got moved around. Like, I don't really care where I'm at. Like, it's not going to affect, hopefully, how well I do. So,
yeah, I think the thing that people were upset about was Elijah Carlton being put at the top of the list. There's just, look, he's the PGF 5 champion. He won season 1. He dominates the PGF. So in terms of PGF rankings, how could he be anything but number 1?
No, for sure. And too, like, honestly, like all that it is now is like, now there's like a lot of like, as far as those rankings go, now he has like a lot more like weight on his shoulders, like pressure, you know what I mean? Like if he got bumped all the way up there, like it should be like, now he just has to prove it. And like, if he does, like, I don't know, like, I think the spread of, like how well known everyone is in that tournament is ridiculous. Like, cause you have people that like, I'm not gonna lie, no one's ever heard of me. Like, I have like not even 1,000 followers on Instagram, like haven't won any majors, like, you know what I mean? And like, I'm not upset about it. And like, but then you have like PJ Darch, Andy Varela, John Combs, Kieran Kitchuk, like, dude, so many names, like Hanato Canuto, which is like, dude, like insane. Like, I was watching him do jiu-jitsu before I even started jiu-jitsu on like the science stuff. And it's like, to think that like now, like 5 years in, like I'm possibly going to be competing against those dudes is like just like insane to me.
What do you feel like you bring to the table?
I mean, I was talking about it today too. Like, I feel like the best way to get good at jiu-jitsu is like have an athletic base to begin with, and then just kind of like be able to survive in chaos and scrambles, and like hopefully I'll be able to like achieve that. You know what I mean? But if I go out and just try and play super technical, and like there's going to be technically better people than me there, like, or at least there should be, right, for the amount of time that people have been training and stuff like that. Like, I mean, I would imagine there's going to be more technically skilled people, but I do think like there's going to be positions that if I get to them, like if I get to someone's back and like solidify it, like I truly think I could like rear naked choke anyone. Like, I had cool little arms that can reach over people's face. Like, don't need to get under the chin. Like, you know what I mean? But
yeah, I do know what you mean. And how important is the strategy you take in a tournament like this or a season like this versus how technical you actually are on the mat? Do you feel like the strategy you take has a bigger influence on it?
Yeah, too. Like, I feel like I do way better in super fights and like submission only and like formats, because it's funny. Like, even though like there's no submission only if it's like if it's not no time limit, right? So like there's invisible points. It's just like points floating around. Like,
sure.
Like, so like we all know we're scoring. Like, if someone passes to side control, like, it's not like, oh, don't worry, there's no points. Like, there was points. Like, that, like, mattered, right? But, like, not having it be on a scoreboard, being able to come back from that with, like, a deep sub attempt, or, you know what I mean? Like, I just think everyone's trying to, like, game a rule set that's most exciting for people to watch. And I think it honestly just comes down to, like, the money thing, too. Like, if they're not paying people, like, or like, I don't know, it's definitely a weird one, trying to make sure people are exciting and stuff. But I'm just gonna try and make sure I can keep scrambles going, and just any way I can get to the back or twist a limb or just squeeze someone's neck, you know.
Strategically, do you think it's more important to get the tap or to not let your opponent get the tap in terms of your mindset while you're in the match? Because sometimes, you know, one of the experiences I've had often is you realize, man, this dude is really good that I'm going up against, and I'm no longer trying to win. I'm trying to not get tapped. And it shifts, you know.
So that's like, I think that with like, especially Quintet and the rise of Quintet recently, honestly, like, quintets are the most fun, like, competition format that probably exists. And I know Mike John, he did one that I was a part of, and his team, 10th Planet Orange, won. And the last match that happened, I think it was a blue or a purple belt up against a black belt. And you could tell, like, the blue or purple belt was not trying to, like, mount offense or, like, sub him, right? But the other team had no people left, and 10th Planet Orange had one. So he knew that if he survived, they were going to win. So if I go out there against a big name, right, and I feel stuff starting to go bad, like, it's probably going to change. Unfortunately, Brandon thought of that too with his little yellow flag of death that puts you bar turtle. And so, like, you can't even, like, really stall your way to a victory anymore, because, like, dude, like I think no-gi, and this might be a controversial opinion, I think turtle is almost more dangerous than mount at this point. Like, I would rather give up mount than give up turtle against good people, because one, like, there's no collar chokes, right? So like you're not gonna get cross collared from mount. But if someone has back exposure and they're good, like decent amount of the time, they're gonna end up with hooks or on your back, you know?
It's interesting you say that, especially like with the ADCC nuances in their rules for turtle, and how turtle's almost turned into a like defensive position where you can thwart a takedown or use it as your way to pull guard without being penalized. But I think there is a distinguishment, would you say, between somebody having turtle from the front, like they're trying to get front headlock, versus turtle from, say, like referee's position?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, I don't think it's even comparable. Like, I have a good guillotine, but if you had to let me pick between front headlock and like referee's position, like I'd pick referee's position probably every time. Like just because, like, and especially too with like I think like a really important thing for jiu-jitsu is looking at wrestling a lot deeper and seeing what succeeds in wrestling, because those guys have been doing it for so much longer. Like, I know Craig came out with a couple, and there's other people like top rides and like pins and stuff like that. But like I've been using like the spiral ride from Turtle a lot recently, and just like wrestling stuff, and it makes it so hard for people to go either way and like escape. Like, Turtle is like, and jiu-jitsu like has these like ebbs and flows, right? Like, when I got into jiu-jitsu, heel hooks were like everything. I got in like during the peak of EBI, which was like absolutely amazing. Like, every match was a heel hook, and I was like, oh my god, like heel hooks work on like everyone. There's no one that can't be heel hooked. Like, but now you're starting to see it, I think, in my opinion, flow back to more like a fundamental, traditional like style of jiu-jitsu, like more chokes, like more like trying to put a big emphasis on like positional control, right? Because people are getting wise to like inside heel hooks, especially. Outsides are coming back into play because and then that makes straight ankle locks a lot more threatening. But yeah, it's just one of those things where when that tournament's happening, it's definitely going to be a lot of the time like trying to negate bad positions before hopefully trying to get to a good position, or trying to get it in between. But with a lot of these dudes, like, it's going to be like everyone has their work cut out for them in this tournament.
How important is it to jump off to an early lead, given that, you know, you're trying to win the team event? Because if your team wins, you walk away with $20,000 each on the team.
Which is insane too.
That's great. You know, you could literally like you could lose your matches and still walk away with 20 G's.
That's like, and two, don't even like mention that, because I'm having like, and I honestly like the biggest imposter syndrome right now. Like because like I said, like I've been training for less time than some of these dudes have been black belts. Like, which like doesn't make sense to me. Like how that like it's even like being considered on the same stage, you know? Like, you wouldn't like name one other sport that would happen. Like, truly, like you don't see that in wrestling, right? Like, because like you have to go through the gauntlet. Like high schoolers are beating like D1, like NCAA champs now, and like world medalist champs and stuff. But yeah, it's definitely one of those things where I want to obviously help and contribute to the team, but if the way I have to contribute is not giving up any points, like, so be it. Like, I'd rather do that than especially get choked. Like, if someone's choking me, I'm gonna like make them armbar me somehow. Like, I mean, honestly, like, as ridiculous as it sounds, right? Like, truly, I'd like rather get my arm broke than like give up 6 points.
That's actually an interesting strategy to go like, hey, instead of giving up 6 points, I'll give up the 3. Like, I'll float the arm instead of the neck.
But like, truly, right? Like why wouldn't you? If it's deep and it's like a way out, like, because you still might get out of the second attack. Like, I don't know. It's definitely like, it is a very interesting rule set, and like I think it would only work like with this type of rule set, because I think anytime you add like points, right? Like, people can gain points like pretty good. I'm not saying it's not like a technically dominant way to win. Like, if you beat someone 20-0, like, you are obviously way better than them at jiu-jitsu. But yeah, the joint locks being worth 3 is not favoring heel hookers, where the chokes being worth 6 is like almost favoring more like positionally like dominant people.
How big of a factor is it going to be for you to have 3 matches a night for 4 nights in a row? That's 12 matches. I mean, that's not that different than going to class.
It's kind of just like open mats, right? Like I usually do like 10 rounds at an open mat. Like I'll try and do like as many as possible. So
I think though, I think it's like open mat, but it's open mat against some of the best guys on the planet. And for a bunch of money, so this is going to be a lot higher intensity.
I have a number 20 next to my name, so anyone that gets beat by me is like, damn, you really fucked up. Like, you got beat by, like, number 20, you know what I mean? Which is, like I'm glad it wasn't any higher because, like, there is literally zero. Like, anyone that's like, oh, dude, you let us down, you fucked up. I'm like, dude, I've been doing this for 5 years. Like, I'm not trying to, like, get a cop-out, but, like, dude, like, I don't know what anyone wants, like, you know what I mean? Not that I see that happening. I truly see that I can beat a lot of these dudes, you know what I mean? Like,
well, you looked great in the qualifiers.
I know I'm good. So, yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see how that whole thing plays out. Obviously, the team you end up on is going to be, like, a pretty big, like, factor, you know? I mean, there's enough 10th Planet people where Eddie Bravo could build a whole 10th Planet team with killers. Like, dude, there's so many 10th Planet people, it's crazy.
Do you have a preference about who you get picked by in terms of the coaches?
No, like honestly, like all of them are like such insane names in jiu-jitsu. Like the way I was describing it to people is like, okay, so imagine you play football on the weekends, right? And like you do well in a tournament, and then all of a sudden, like I don't know, like. Not really. I used a terrible analogy. I don't know any football players, but like any of the like Peyton Manning or something, or Eli Manning, or like Tom Brady, or like those are the coaches that like now you're talking to them and like hanging out and like you're on their team somehow, and then like you know what I mean, and then like you're also on the team with like professional athletes, like you know what I mean. Which is sick. Like, regardless of what happens, hopefully we get like time to train during the day and go over stuff. Because I think just having the opportunity to do that is like going to be like worth it in itself, you know.
Well, I think Elijah Carlton put a like a little seminar on during the last PGF during the daytime, and some of the guys went to the seminar.
That's sick, dude. Like, honestly, it's funny because like I think like everyone because when he commented on that post where like I got announced for it, and he's like, "Oh, this guy's getting thrown to the wolves," and like everyone like some people sent it to me and like this guy's talking shit. I'm like, I mean, not really. Like I am. Like you know what I mean? Like he's like, oh, like, and it's like I am. Like, dude, there's no one in their right mind that wouldn't think that I'm getting thrown to the wolves, right? Like truly, like. I mean, I think like I said, I don't think there's zero chance for me to beat some people, but yeah, that guy seems funny. Like I like his vibe.
He's
like,
very funny.
Always like talking shit, you know what I mean? Which is kind of like what I'm about. Like I'm just trying to have a good time, but.
Yeah, I think one thing that I have seen personally in the jiu-jitsu world over time here is the lack of personalities and character when it comes to promoting these events, and realizing that if people are going to be interested and want to watch, then you kind of got to let them know who you are. You have to show yourself a little bit. Like, you know, I get it if you don't want to be Jake Paul, or you don't want to have a bunch of negative publicity like Dylan Dennis or something like that. But at the same time, you know, you got to be willing to say what you think and put yourself out there a little bit, play the game a little bit to push the promotion. At the end of the day, people want to watch two guys scrap and get after it, and it's even funner to watch if we know the story behind it and we know about those two guys versus, you know, these are just two honorable martial artists who have nothing to say. They let their martial arts speak for them. It's like, we don't want to see that, man. We want to see you guys talking shit.
It's funny, right? Because I also don't want to go the route of actually having like outwardly mean stuff to say. Like, I'm not like, I just want to talk shit.
Say something mean, man. Come on.
Like talking shit though, and then kind of being a dick. Like, it's like, honestly, like if you look at anyone right now, Craig Jones has cornered the market on personality. Like,
yeah.
Like, is he the best in the world? Like, people argue and say he isn't, but it doesn't matter to him at this point. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, in everyone's hearts in jiu-jitsu, like, Craig Jones is like number one. Like,
yeah.
He's won the personality war, like, over everyone. you know?
He certainly has won the heart of the people. That's for certain.
I'd rather have that, like, honestly.
Yeah.
I think that'll probably make your life a lot. Like there's probably better gyms if I could choose to go to a gym, right? Like have it not affect my life outside jiu-jitsu, all that kind of stuff. Like, dude, the B team just seems like such a good vibe. Like it would be cool hanging out there every day. Like, you know what I mean? Like not like super stuffy or anything like that. Like not serious, but like, dude, a room full of like killers, like high level athletes. But yeah, it's just the vibe too. Like I think the whole thing about like this is a martial art, like honor and respect, and it's like I think jiu-jitsu lost that a long time ago in a good way, where it's like I remember my first jiu-jitsu class, afterwards the coach like lit up a joint and he was like drinking White Claws. I was like, what the fuck is this place? Like, is this normal? And then you go to like other gyms, like my gym at Precision, like my coach down there, like he's like has like a dip in, like chewing tobacco, drinking a Modelo on the mat, and it's like, dude, it's the best vibe. Like his dog's like running around chasing people, and it's like, I don't know, it's sick. Like
it's turned into a barbecue.
It's like so lax. I know Hector. I think Hector's been over there or whatever. And then same thing with like Primal Grounds, just like super. Like I trained at a bunch of gyms, but just like I put vibe over like everything, you know.
Well, I think, you know, culture is important because what we're doing is really dangerous and there's a lot of ego involved and it's a bunch of dudes and most of them are young and they're full of testosterone and even the older guys are full of supplemented testosterone. The whole room is like, there's tension. There's this underlying tension and we're all ranking up. Even if we don't wear the belts, you know, they're not on display and no gi. Sure. We're still all ranking up all the time, and having a very relaxed culture outside of that really helps to help people understand, like, hey, we're not in a street gang. Like, we're not fighting for drug territory. We're wrestling. We're grown-ass adults, and we're still wrestling.
And dude, we're going to burn one afterwards.
Like, dude, you're just groping other dudes most of the time.
The whole time.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
It's not even wrestling. Like, and like, it's like, dude, there's some positions where it's like a trial class person walks in, and you're like, dude, like, if someone's like north-south at all, it's like, this dude's never coming back. Like, honestly, like, and two, like, I think like a really good indicator of like whether a gym is like a good vibe and like blah 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 is like, I think if there's like, if you see like women like are like comfortable and like, you know what I mean, they can like train there, and like I think that is like probably one of the biggest indicators of like, not saying gyms without it are bad, but like when you do see like women there, it's like, dude, it's just like, you know, it's probably going to be a pretty like good vibe, you know what I mean? Because I know they have like a hard time like with that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's just when everyone can get along, like people all walks of life, like, dude, cops that train at 10th Planet, like, you got to take your hat off to them.
That's
like,
wild.
Honestly, right? Like,
that's wild.
Dude, literally though, right? Like, it has to be the biggest conflict of interest. Like, cops that train at 10th Planet. Like, how does that even work? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it does though. The mat is like a great equalizer in that respect.
Yeah. There's people that I would literally have never had a conversation with in my entire life that like do jujitsu. Like, I don't know, like mortgage brokers and like very like grown adults with like their lives put together, and like I would have never had the opportunity to meet some of my favorite people if it wasn't for this sport, which I think like too, and like not to be all cliche or whatever, but like I think that's kind of like the most important thing, and like I think that's what everyone would like not give up in jiu-jitsu, you know what I mean, is like the connection of it.
We talk about that all the time.
Yeah. I think that, and I love it, you know, got hooked on it a long time ago, but I think I would give up the moves and that stuff if I could still have the people.
And it's funny though, because like there's not another environment where it'd work, I don't think. Like,
I know, it's weird, right?
And it's too, it's like the other cliche thing of like, it's an ego killer, right? Like, and like, I know that sounds ironic because of like the personality.
Until you come out with a ranking list, then it's Jesus.
Yeah, I know, right?
Capital ego town at that point.
Then everyone's insulted. Dude, Andy Varela's post on the PGF one was so funny.
So
like,
funny.
I think I'm gonna be sick. And I was like, dude, he's so funny. Like, everyone involved, like PJ Bart, I think he had a comment. He was like, I got some butter for all your salt.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, it's so funny. Like, I think honestly, like, I think it's gonna be a good vibe. I don't think it's gonna be like the only worrying thing is the money aspect of it. You know what I mean? 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, dude, that like raises the stakes a lot. Because that's like, I know like to some people it isn't, but that's like life changing money to like.
Hell yeah, it is.
Like 20 grand. You know how much I could do with that? Like, dude, like I could quit my job, like train jiu-jitsu for a while, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Buy some supplements, if you get what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
but, like
Tijuana, here we come.
Craig Jones.
yeah. I wonder how much of a cycle that would buy me.
Yeah,
But,
well, we can find out.
yeah, but yeah, it should be fun. Like I said, it's just going to be cool to get to hang out in like that scenario with those dudes, you know?
Yeah, 100%. Hey, before we jump off, man, give us your prediction for PGF 6. What are you coming to do, man?
Yeah, so I'm coming to whatever team I get on. I'm just honestly like, I just want to contribute as much as possible. Like, I don't want to feel like dead weight. Like, I don't want to feel like I haven't like put like everything into it, right? Like I'm going to try and go in with a positive mindset, like regardless of outcome, like trying my hardest, like trying my best, you know? And I know that sounds super cliche and like kind of like silly, but yeah, I want people to like know that I'm there to like kill people. Like I'm there to like strangle some people, like break some arms if necessary, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's kind of nice coming in as like the underdog, because like hopefully people will underestimate that, and then I'll be able to snatch some necks. But
Wait, hold on. I just figured something out. Wait, are you in a bathtub right now?
I am in a bathtub.
I was wondering.
I know. I texted
You're
you,
fucking
like,
crazy,
I
dude.
texted
Do you
and I
know
was like,
that you are crazy? You're the Joker.
do you have-
You are literally the Joker. I'm
Do you
telling you,
have
man.
both hands on your phone right now?
Yeah, both hands on my phone. It's
Okay,
funny.
good.
Like, the back of my phone is like completely smashed, and I've almost dropped it a couple times in the bathtub. And I know it's not coming back from the dead if I drop my phone.
You are a maniac, dude. I'm telling you, I like you, man. I think you're gonna do really well, and I can't wait to see it. I think Jamie Carnall's got a surprise for everybody. Thanks for coming on, man. I appreciate having you on.
Yeah, I hope so. That's the main thing. Yeah, I'm stoked to be on here. It's cool talking jiu-jitsu with people that also love it as much as I do. So.
All right, brother. We'll see you soon out in Las Vegas.
I would also
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
I would also like to apologize for giving you an undue amount of added stress for moving you up 5 positions.
Oh, no. No, you're good. I think a couple of people I'm above now. I think I've beat 1 or 2 of them, so
Okay.
I'm happy enough with that.
All right, man. Enjoy your
All right,
bath.
thanks, Jamie.
Yeah, for sure. See you
All
guys
right,
later.
brother. Take it easy.
That's insane.
This guy was in a bathtub.
I heard
the
water.
whole fucking time.
I heard water, and I was like, what is he doing?
I thought it was a sauna.
I couldn't. I was looking at the little cheat monitor, and I'm like, I hear something. And I'm like, it sounds like someone's doing rub-a-dub bath time to me. Just like, what the hell? What a great dude. He's great.
That was awesome.
He's great. That was great. Let's jump
Get
Mike
Mike's ass in
Perez
here.
back to the stage.
What's up, dog?
What up?
What's going on, Mike? Thanks for hanging tight there. I'm stoked on Jamie Carnall, dude. I think he's got some cool shit, man. I think he's a good character. I think he gets it. I think he's getting better at jiu-jitsu. It's not like you're catching some dude at the end of his jiu-jitsu career. Like, he's 5 years into it, and he did fantastic at the PGF qualifiers out in Las Vegas. You know, he ran into Mike John, who is a person that a lot of people have ran into. You know, Mike John has been at it the same way for even longer than Jamie has. You know, Mike John has been competing all over California, Northern California, Western United States. He's been all over the place. So it's not a shock to see him win the qualifiers and move up. Not at all. But to get there, like, he had to go through Carnall twice.
Yeah.
And that's not an easy task. And Carnall was like ripping dudes up at the qualifiers.
Those are good matches.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing him there. So, Mike, we're going to do the PGF mock draft. This is an auction format. We're going to have 10,000 PGF crypto coins each. Listen, these PGF crypto coins are worth a lot more, like, you know, than $10,000. This is just 10,000 coins. It's a lot. It's a lot of money that's on the line here.
We're going to the moon.
And
To the moon.
we're going to do it based on the ranking. So let me pull up Let me see if I could share the ranking one more time. Oh, yeah, we can do this. I wish this graphic's kind of lame because you got to see all the haters on the other side.
I love it.
Let me see if I can cook that up a little differently, and then we can maybe have a little better graphic than that. That's kind of weak sauce.
Andy Varela just seems like a madman. Like he's just always upset.
You think so?
He didn't move positions in either ranking.
I know. He didn't move. He's number 2 in all rankings, and he's still mad. Yeah.
on behalf of others, apparently.
I think he's just mad he put Elijah over him.
I think that's why he's mad.
Could be.
Yeah.
Elijah did the pod. There's that too.
Yeah, Varela.
Some incentive.
Well, don't blame me, man.
It was mainly the whole season 1, season 5 incumbent champ thing, but he also did the pod. So
it's like you did this to yourself, dude.
But you got to remember, Andy Varela went the last trials with not a single point scored on him until the finals.
I agree,
That's not bad.
but
Yeah.
this is not ADCC.
Correct.
And that's what I think is the difference. That's my only thing is like, it doesn't matter.
yeah.
Points don't matter. If this was ADCC, Elijah Carlton's like 21. He's not even in the top 20. Like easy. That's easy to see, but it's not. It's the PGF. So, but I feel
looked it up earlier. Varela has a 35% sub rate.
That's good.
It's pretty good, right?
It's not bad. Okay. Unfortunately, we're just going to use this one, man. Forget it. Okay. So we're going to start with number 1. But here's the thing. Who is going to go first? And what we'll do is just rotate the pick then. So, like, whoever goes first this time, then somebody else will go first the next time. Somebody else will go first the next time.
Well, let's
A snake draft.
if everybody's cool with it, let's do it in the order that the pictures are that people are looking at.
Okay, so I have to go first. Then.
Yeah, it would be you, me, Hector,
Son of a
Mike.
Okay, so then you are responsible for keeping track of how much money you have spent and the players that are on your team. Okay. Now,
All right.
obviously, you don't have to bid on every player. You might not want certain guys on your team, and you might take a pass on them. I don't know. That's your call. Okay. So keep track of who you got, and we'll announce them at the end, and we'll kind of say how much money was spent in case we have to go back.
Okay.
And verify this, like if one of you guys decides to cheat.
Like you? Like you said
yeah,
you
like
were
you.
going to?
Listen, because this is my show, it's impossible for me to cheat.
All right, Vince
know what I
McMahon.
mean?
And that's
Yeah.
how government works.
Yes, so
Senator Tim Freeman.
yeah. I approve this message.
Of course you do.
Okay.
It's in your interest to approve it.
Okay. All right, here we go. So we got number 1 on the list is Elijah Carlton. All right.
Minimum bids must be $100.
Minimum bid is $100.
You cannot have an athlete for less than 100 from what Brandon said.
Okay. So I am going to open up the bidding for Elijah Carlton at how much money do we have?
10 grand.
We have 10 grand.
10 G's.
Okay. And we at least have to spend, I know I have to spend at least $400 more. Because my minimum bid is $100 for 4 other dudes. So I know at the very least I'd have to spend that much.
If you don't have a full team, you have to have at least 400 in the bank. Yep.
Okay. So $1,600 is the highest amount I could bid for him, right?
Out of 10 G's?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. I have 20 G's. I didn't tell you yet.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry about that. No, you're right. Sorry.
You have 10 G's twice.
Yeah, I have 10 G's. Oh, shit. No, this is different
It
then.
must be nice.
So 600. No. Oh, okay. So 6,000. Got you.
Math is hard.
Dude, I'm very tired, dude. What am I talking about?
I don't know.
I have to say $400. Okay, got it. 9,600. Sorry.
Yeah, not 16.
I'm tired, dude. Okay.
Shit, I should have told you could only
I am
spend
going to
1,600.
lose this because I'm going to fuck up on the math. Okay.
Good.
I am going to bid for Elijah Carlton. I'm going to start the bidding at $1,000.
15.
17.
Oh, hold on. Time. Look, we got to time this. Can we time this
30 seconds.
somehow? So that way, who wants to be, can you be timekeeper?
Sure.
Or somebody be timekeeper? I wish we had a timekeeper we could show. Oh, no, we can't. I don't think we can. Let me see. Maybe we can. No, we can't. Okay. Somebody just be the timer. How about that?
How many seconds?
Let's go like
It's got to be 30 or less.
too many guys.
Keep it moving.
That's only 20 guys. How many is that? That's 10 minutes.
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's aim for 30, but but I could talk a little bit if I have something funny to say. Okay.
There you go. Already breaking rules.
Okay.
Fucking stalling.
Okay, let's
I need
restart.
Brandon's yellow flag.
Let's start. Okay, tell me, can I get a countdown? Can we see this clock? Can you put the phone to where we could see it? Or we want to know how much time we got.
Let's see if I can.
Mike can't see it. I really need to share it on the screen. That's what I need to be able to do, but I can't.
I guess we're just going to have to.
I don't even think we'll need the timer.
Yeah. Nah, let's just.
Till the money runs out?
Yeah, let's just go. I don't think so. Fuck it. Let's just go. Okay, here we go. We're starting with Elijah Carlton. I'm going to restart my pick. I'm going to start the bidding at $1,000.
Okay. 15.
16.
I'll do 1750.
This guy thinks the price is right.
What was the last bid?
I'll do 1751.
1601.
I got 1751.
2200.
I'm going to pass.
I'm going to go
Well, you just gonna skip me?
2500.
Oh, so you skip Mike, so Mike knows how much you're going to bid.
Oh, we're supposed to go in order?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, I forgot. Sorry about that, Michael.
I'll pass.
A little too expensive for my taste. I think I'm going to build a team.
So it's me and you.
Outside of Elijah.
You said 2500?
Mm-hmm.
2501.
You're a dip, dude. 2550.
28.
You drive a hard bargain, Andrew Marheine. 2800. 29.
31.
3100. Who else is on this roster? Well, 30. I'll go 3200.
That was my cap. So pass.
I'm taking him for 32.
Taking it for 32.
Elijah.
Out of your 20 grand, that's not that bad.
No, it's not. Okay. Thank you for acknowledging I do have $20,000.
I think you're full of shit.
So I just paid how much for him?
32. I'm sorry, 37. You paid
No, I
37.
paid 32. Okay. All right.
All right, so number 2 is Andy Varela, so I'll start that one. 1200.
2,000.
I'll go 2800.
We're at 2800 for Andy Varela.
3,000.
32.
3,250.
38.
$3,800.
Half your money.
$3,800.
It was a shroom trip.
It was a shroom trip.
38.
He's
But
trying
if
to,
I win it all, you know?
yeah. He's trying to punk you off, man.
You get one top
Are you trying to
five
punk
guy.
me off, Mike?
He might be trying to punk you
Are
off.
you trying to punk me off right now?
Just like when we roll.
Oh, wow. This guy, dude. This guy.
He's going to get you in this and when you
Okay.
roll.
Okay. How much did he bid for him?
38. I'm out, by the way.
You got
38?
20K, dude. It's nothing to a boss, right?
No, it's not. Hold on. Let me see how much I got left. I'm like a kid figuring out how much money he has at the store.
You have about 350.
And then how much did you bid?
38. Quit trying to change it.
Jesus. Well, I think I would bid. I think I'm going to let you have him at 38, dude.
All right. Andy Varela to Mike.
All right, Mr. PJ. We're going to start off at 1,000.
15.
Are you just going when you want now?
I'm sorry. That's my bad.
Jesus.
What'd you say, Hector?
1,000.
1,000. 1,200.
How much? 1,200? Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
For PJ Barch? How are you guys bidding so high for these other guys? And you're like getting all foolish with this guy over here is not spending money on anybody. He's like,
I
I
got
know
a strategy.
I know who I want. I would say for PJ Barch, I'll bid 1,300.
17.
17,000?
100. I don't
Okay,
have
never
20
mind.
grand to play with.
Forgot.
I don't have 20
I'm just
G's.
fucking around. I know.
I'll go with
Listen.
2,100.
21.
It's
Mike.
I'll do. No, I'm out.
How much was it again?
21.
I'll bid 2,500 for Barch.
2,300.
How could I bid 25 and you bid 23?
Oh, I didn't hear you. Fuck it. We'll go $3,000.
I am gonna pass on that one though.
I'm out.
All right.
It's yours for 3. Okay, hold on. Let's stop for a second and regroup here. We got Elijah Carlton.
For you.
He went, because we're going to post this, how much each guy went for, just so they can see. In the order that we ranked them as well.
Okay. So it's yours, by the way, it's your responsibility to put down who you get and what you paid for them.
Yeah, I'm going to write it down too.
Yep.
How much did you pay for Varela?
38.
Dang, he's going to be happy to know he cost the most so far. How much did you pay for Barch?
3,000.
You got Barch at a good bargain, dude. Fucking Hector. Okay.
And you got
And
Elijah
I at 3,200
at 32.
so far. Okay, so number 4
Hinato.
on the Inside BJJ rankings, Hanato Canuto.
And Mike starts this bid.
Mike, you have the bid.
We'll do 2K.
$2,000 for Hanato Canuto. I think I'm going to go 2,100.
25.
I'm going to pass on Hinato.
Wow. I am going to go 2,600 on
Dude,
Hanato.
if you keep skipping me, bro.
What?
You skipped him again.
Oh, sorry, man. Sorry, buddy.
So what did Andrew say?
25.
25. I'll go 26.
26. I'll go. Who else is left on this list? Hold on. I feel like I'm going to blow all my money here.
Yeah, I had to pull up the
Yeah.
list for myself.
Canuto, Kachuk, Gracie, Hansen, Sather, Burrig,
Okay.
Mike John. That's 10. Top 10.
Okay. I am gonna. What's the amount at right now?
Last bid's 26.
26 for Hanato Canuto. I'm gonna go 2,700.
29.
29. Mike, are you out?
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm gonna go 3,000.
Sold.
Nice. Hanato Canuto to Tim. Boy, I got my heavy hitters.
How much money you got?
Oh, I'm saving my money, my fake money.
It's a genuine question. You're gonna be,
I'm gonna win the fake money war.
okay.
I got enough money. Keep track of your own money.
I have all of it still.
It's uncouth to ask people about their money. It's uncouth to ask people how much money they have, Andrew. Don't you know that?
I know that
Boo. You get a boo.
Okay.
You got the full boo, too.
And you have the floor with Kieran Kachuk.
Okay. Oh, I lead the bidding with Kieran Kachuk. I am going to open Kieran Kachuk up at $500.
1,000.
Oh, big buddy. He starts. This is what Andrew does. He starts bold, like 1,000, throws it 1,000, and then he's like, too rich for my blood, and then he backs out. On to your game.
Okay. I need a guy.
Okay.
I don't have a guy yet.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal at auctions too.
What?
Just driving the price up
Yeah.
and not buying them. But I'll go 1,100.
1,100.
I'll go 1,300.
1,300 for Kieran Kachuk. I'm gonna go 1,500.
Do you have enough money to do that?
Like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again.
There's got to be a regulation on this guy.
That's
Listen, here it is.
That's bullshit.
Fuck up, Ernest.
That goes back to the old school.
That's a good one.
The OG listeners.
There's some money laundering going on.
I
with
think
the
so too,
IRS.
because I've been keeping count of his side of the table. I don't think he's got 1,500 to spend.
I do. I've only spent 6,200. Okay.
How have you spent $3,000 3 times?
I only bought 2 guys.
Okay, that's right.
I
That's
own
right.
2. I own Elijah Carlton and Hanato.
Because I know you would fucking do
I
that.
own these guys, dude. I own these guys. And I'm about to own Kieran Kachuk, but
17?
you can't quit bickering.
All right, $2,000.
No. It's not my turn. It's Mike's turn. Michael, place your bet.
I'll do. What'd you say?
I said $2,000 flat.
$2,000. We'll do 22.
What am I, top liver or something?
Oh, are you still?
I thought you said you
I'm
were
still
out.
I thought
bidding.
you were like occupying Wall Street right now,
No,
just
I'm
abstaining
I'm
from
still
the
in the
financial
game.
market. Oh, okay.
What was your bid?
2 flat.
2. 22.
Oh, I wonder who else bid 22. Go ahead, Mike. Your turn.
You can go 25.
If I bid 26, no, I'm gonna have to sit this one out. And I really like that guy. Can we do trades after the fact, though? We're gonna have one.
You already
round of
said that
trades.
you're going to, despite what the rest of us want. So, of course.
I'm down for trades.
Yeah, we'll do some trades. Are you still in it, Andrew? Are you gonna actually buy a guy, or you got you want the bottom 5 guys? What are you doing? You need to get into people ownership. Once you start owning people, it totally changes your life, dude.
I've heard that.
Yeah. You got to buy one of these
29.
guys. Okay, 2,900 for Kieran Kachuk.
29. Jeez.
I'm out.
Hector's out. He won't pay. Look, this is a top 5 guy, and Hector's like, I will not pay more than 3,000.
Me and you, Mr. Perez.
I'm going 3. I got to get Karen.
34.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Andrew, big bucks.
I can't do that.
Yeah. Okay. You could do that, but you don't. You guys don't have the balls to do it.
I'm going to go ahead and
Okay.
subtract 35 from Mike, because I know I got him.
Kieran, you're going to subtract it from Mike.
I won't hit the equal sign yet, but...
You got it.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
How much did you spend?
35.
Jesus, you have an interesting way of spending your money, SpongeBob.
I'll take care of my own stuff over here, okay?
Look, I'm not one to criticize the way people spend their money, but
Criticize fucking
still-
anything else. What are you doing?
There's still some hitters on the board. I can't just spend all.
yeah, there are.
There's some dark horses.
Let's be honest; these ratings are whack.
Yeah, they are. This board sucks.
Okay. Coming in at number 6. Let's do a quick recap. Top 5. This is how it went down. Elijah Carlton was number 1 at 3,200. Andy Varela was number 2. He went for 3,800. Number 3 was PJ Barch. He went for 3,500 to Hector.
300 or 3,000. Sorry.
3,000. Sorry, you're right. You're right. I stand corrected. Number 4 was Hanato Canuto. He went for 3,000 to me, your wonderful host. Number 5 is Kieran Kachuk. He went to Andrew for
35.
$3,500. Okay. Now we're starting off with number 6 on the list, Quan Gracie.
Oh, I'm starting that bidding.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
$600.
$600.
650.
Excuse me.
650.
We'll go 700.
Mike's all 7 after 6. I'll do $1,000 for Quan Gracie.
1,300.
1350.
1,350.
We'll go 1,500.
1,500. Unfortunately, I don't have that much money and I need 3 more guys. I'm going to have to pass on Quan.
If the last was, I'll do 17.
I'm going to pass.
I will pass as well.
Alrighty.
You stole that dude, man. You guys should have at least drove him up a little bit. Number 6, Quan Gracie goes to Andrew for
17.
17.
I figure now that all of us are spending $3,000 left and right, we're going to start getting pretty conservative with these auction numbers.
Okay, I'm going to charge you just a service fee for keeping track to your guy. So we're going to call it 1,900. Just kidding. Okay, number 7, Max Hansen. We'll start with Hector.
We'll do 500.
$500, Max Hansen. Mike Perez, what say you?
I'll go 800.
800. I will gladly throw $900 at Max Hansen.
I'm going to pass. I don't know enough about him.
1,000.
$1,000. Mike Perez, $1,000. Do I got 1,100?
I'll go 12.
I'll go 12. I am going to go. Hold on, let me see how much money I have again. I'm like a kid. Let me count my money again.
I count my ones.
I'm going to the club. 10,000 minus. Jeez, I don't have a lot. How much did you bid, Mike?
1,200.
I'll bid 13 for sure. Oh, look at Hector just made a face.
1350.
1350.
I'll do 14.
I'll do. I'll do 1,500.
I'm out.
I am out.
All right. Number 7
goes to you,
Max Hansen, for 1,500. Okay. Let's go number 8, Daniel Sattler. Michael, you start the bidding.
Do 500.
500 big ones. Okay. I can do 600.
9.
950.
1,000.
Can you go above 900?
You know what, dude?
What?
Yes, I can, but I'm going to choose not to at this point because I am a man of great restraint. I'm going to hold out.
I am a man of very little money.
I am a man of very little means.
Elon tweeted about my crypto and then it fucking tanked.
Yeah, that's me.
So is that a pass?
My PGF crypto coin. Yeah, I'm going to pass.
12.
Okay.
1250.
Damn it.
I'll pass.
1260.
You can have them.
You are.
I just wanted Mike to be out.
Hector is ruthless, man. Okay, Andrew picked up.
Daniel Sattler.
Andrew's getting like kind of cashing in on some of these guys.
What's your lineup, Mike?
I got Andy Varela.
How much?
That's it?
How much did you pay?
A lot.
3,800.
No, how much did you pay?
I paid 1260.
Dang, that's not a bad deal. Okay.
Hector keeps. What was the last bidding me?
Number 9, Kevin.
Hey, I got my guys. Okay, I got my dark horses.
Okay, we're gonna start now with number 9.
Mike's got Andy Varela 5 times.
Kevin. He's got all the kids, 4 kids from his kids' class, and Andy Varela. Mike's got the kids for free. You know, they didn't even got to pay. He's just giving Varela the whole check. Okay. We got Kevin Beering going in at number 9, and I'm going to start the bidding off for Kevin Beering. I'm going to start the bidding off at $2,000.
Pass.
Yeah, I'm not paying that.
That's right. You'll pass. Sit down. Be humble.
23.
Oh, you can't do that. That sucks. I see what you fucking tried to do. You tried to throw out some whack-ass number so no one would go on it, and then it would default to you.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I didn't fucking...
You can't afford $2,000 to be marking people down at that.
Yes, I can.
So bid.
I can.
Bid.
Go 24.
Well, Mike just bid. I don't have $2,400.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
I don't
so-
think you have $2,000.
I do. Like I said, you know, I'm going to wrap you on the nose for getting in my business.
Man, dude.
Mike, what did you bid?
2,000, right?
Yeah. No.
No.
You said 23.
22.
22. My bad.
22. And you guys are out.
Out.
Okay. He's yours, Mike.
Sweet.
I really wanted Kevin Beering. I thought I was going to get you guys to all back off.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good deal. 2,200.
I seen he posted a back take from Straight Ashi today, and I'm about to steal the hell out of that shit.
That is pretty cool.
Okay, number 10. This rounds out the top 10 for Inside BJJ. Mike John. Andrew, you start the bidding.
I will go 1,500 for Mike John.
1,700.
2K.
Fuck out of here. Oh, you've only got 2 guys.
Yeah, I got a pass, man, and I love Mike John, but
17.
2,100.
$23.
25.
Jesus. Hector's like that.
27.
3,000.
Hector's like that Poyos Hermanos guy from Breaking Bad, man. He locked in on that.
So I got him by 3,000.
Dang, Hector got him for 3 Gs.
Mike John, I think, is the biggest sleeper in the tournament.
Super underrated. Yeah. Super underrated.
He went on a killer run at the Combat Jiu-Jitsu Quintet that most people don't remember.
So,
the B team.
Yeah, he
so
did.
$3,000.
He carried Sun Planet in that finals.
Can I trade?
That we'll do the trading after.
I want to
Oh.
trade Mike's Andy Varela for me to have Mike John.
No, you can't do that.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know the rules. I thought you were just making them up as you went, so I thought I could too.
Good try though.
Okay.
Okay.
A three-team trade.
We can do that too. Okay. Now we're getting into the bottom half of the card. This is number 11. Ben Eddie. We'll start the bidding off with Hector.
What's the minimum?
100.
The minimum's 100.
$100.
Oh, dude.
Damn. The disrespect.
I love Ben Eddie.
Dude. What's the minimum? That.
Listen, look. These guys, you can't take offense to it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
This
running.
is part
we're
of the
all-
game, dude.
We're all running out of
No,
money.
I know.
Yeah.
I think his last performance really,
The last couple, actually.
yeah, I don't want to put too much.
What do you got, Mike?
What do you say, Heck? 100?
Mm-hmm.
Go 300.
I don't have very much money, unfortunately. What is he at?
What'd you say, Mike?
300?
3.
He's a little bit past my budget. I'm gonna have to sit out.
300's a little steep.
Don't judge me, dude.
I'm not judging. I just want to make sure.
I got a GoFundMe set up right now, and I'm also taking community college classes. So,
All right, I'll go 5.
I'll go 7.
Okay.
You're gonna go 7. You started it with what's the minimum? You're like, well, I'll go 7.
I wouldn't mind getting Benetti at a really good price.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't mind getting anybody at a really good price.
Yeah, we historically have not done that yet.
No, everybody's
at 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go 850.
850. I'm out.
Who do we got up? I am also out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay, Mike's got Ben Eddy for $850.
Dude,
What's up?
he's got Ben Eddy, Andy Varela,
Kevin Buren. That's a good.
Kevin Peary.
Good.
It's not bad.
No, it's not. How
I'm
much?
not biased at all.
How much did you pay for 850?
850.
Yeah.
Okay, let's reset the board real quick. Elijah Carlton, 3,200 went to me. Number 2, Andy Varela went for 3,800. He's on Mike's team. Number 3 is PJ Barch. He was drafted by Hector for 3,000. Number 4, Renato Canuto was drafted by me for 3,000. Number 5, Kieran Kirchhoff went to Andrew for 3,500. Number 6, Quan Gracie went to Andrew for 1,700. Number 7, Max Hansen, I got for a steal at 1,500. Number 8, Daniel Sattler went for 1,260. That's also a bargain. Number 9,
To
Kevin
me, by the way.
Buren, went to Andrew. Number 9, Kevin Buren went to Mike for 2,200. Mike John went to Hector for $3,000, and Ben Eddy went to Mike for $850. So I have 3 guys. Andrew has 3 guys. Mike has 3 guys, and Hector has 2 guys. So now we're getting down to David Asari. He's ranked number 12, and we'll start the bid out with Mike.
I'm going to go 1,200.
Damn.
1,200 is too rich for me undies. I'm going to pass on that, dude.
I'm taking a pretty big risk here. But
Okay, shut up.
pass.
Hector next. No.
Seriously, pass.
Yeah, I can't do it. Hector's going to be like 6,000.
All of
I've had my eye on this guy since he was 12.
I'm going to pass.
That's unsettling.
I'm going to pass. You can have him, Mike.
How much did Mike bid?
Dark Horse, 1,200.
What's his name again? Who was it? Oh, yeah, David
Dave
Asari.
David Sassari.
Okay.
You're starting this bid with John Combs.
John Combs, number 13. I'm going to start the bidding out for John Combs, number 13, at $2,000.
You can't afford that.
Yes, I can. I can and I shall, Satan. Now get behind thee.
2,100.
22.
Michael.
John Combs. I'll go 23. No, wait. I can't.
So you're out.
So I'm out, yeah.
I cannot go 23. Andrew.
I can't do 23.
So
22.
2,200 for John Combs goes to Hector. John.
Pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's good. Hector's got a.
I got a nice lineup.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Okay. 2,200. All right, let's go. Number 14, AJ Agazarm. And he is going to start out the bidding with Andrew.
800.
AJ Agazarm, 800.
1,200.
1,200. Michael.
I'll go 1,300.
I am going to pass.
I cannot do 13.
1,500.
15. 15. Have him. Take him. All right. So number 14, AJ Agazarm, goes to Hector for how much?
1,500.
$1,500. Okay. Getting through it. All right. Number 15 was just guesting on the show just a few minutes ago. Jamie Carnall. The bidding is going to start out with Hector.
$300.
$300. Michael.
$500.
$500. I'm gonna rest on Carnall at 500. I don't have enough Carnall knowledge.
I was waiting for you to do that.
I was waiting. Yeah, you missed it, dude. Too late. Too late.
All right.
Too late. Go home. Go bed.
All right. $900
for Jamie Carnall. And this is number, which number is this on the list? This is number 15. We got $900. Who's still in on him?
I can't afford that. I'm going to be out.
Okay. Anybody else?
What you got, Mike?
Nah.
All right. Number 15, Jamie Carnall goes to Andrew for, how much did you pay for him?
$900.
Is that right? Okay. $900. All right. So now we're at the bottom half of the card, the bottom quarter. And this is going to start out with Samson Foamabout at number 16. Mike, you will start the bidding.
Let's go 300.
300. I am gonna man, I don't know. I'm trying to wait to see the lineup load one more time. Let me pause it here. Okay, let me pause it just so I can look at this for a second. Samson Foamabout. Who do we got left? We got Nathan Haddad, David Evers, Cam Hurd, Jet Thompson. I am gonna bid. How much did you bid, Mike?
300.
300. I'm gonna bid 400 for Samson Foamabout.
I'll do 6.
I am out.
Hector's out. Michael.
Yeah, I'm out too.
$600. Man. How? Dang. I'm gonna let you have him for 6, Andrew.
Okay.
So that's number 16. You have finished your team.
I have finished my team. I'm out.
And how much money do you have left over?
I will tell you after I write his name down.
Foamabout. And you paid how much for him?
600.
Okay. 600. All right. Number 17, Nathan Haddad. Who's leading the bidding for that? Who went last? I think Mike did, right?
I think I did. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm leading for Nathan Haddad. I'll say $200, Nathan Haddad. Andrew's out. His team's built.
I am out.
You said 200?
Mm-hmm.
210.
210.
Start pinching pennies now.
Michael.
I'm out.
He's out on Nathan Haddad. I am gonna bid 300 for Nathan Haddad.
Are you bidding against yourself?
I am out.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bid against myself. Wait, you're out?
Yeah.
And Mike said he was out, so you raised it on yourself.
You still got to pay that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
that works?
Oh, fuck yeah. You can't
Okay.
keep lifting the paddle.
That's the stupid tax. You got to pay
Okay.
it.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, that's
I heard you say that.
that's funny.
I was paying attention to this, and I heard you say
Oh, that's
shit
funny.
twice. By the way, I have 2,040 points left over.
Yeah,
You got
that's funny.
2,000?
You dipwad.
2,040.
Dude, you spent all that money. You saved fake money. What's wrong with you?
I'm frugal.
Who did I win?
Did you get any top 10 guys?
Yeah, Kieran.
What about top 5?
Number 17, I got Nathan Haddad, right? Mm-hmm. And I paid 300 bones. Okay. Number 18, David Evers. It's your turn, Hector.
Oh man, I'm gonna pass on Mr. David. I believe it's Davis, not David.
That says David here.
Yeah, I'll pass on him.
I also think it's Davis. I read that yesterday.
I think it's David Evers, you guys, but everything has him as David everywhere. It's Davis Asari.
I'm going to pass on Mr. Evers as well.
How much did you bid on him, buddy?
I passed.
Oh, who led the bid off?
Me. And I passed.
So it's an auto set at 100.
So yeah, you have
100. Okay.
You have to bid, which sucks for you because if you don't want him,
I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, you get him, Hector. It's on your team. So that rounds out Hector's team. Number 17, David Evers, goes to Hector for $100. All right. So, what's that?
I was trying to get my boy Jet Thompson.
So we got 2 guys left, Cam Hurd and Jet Thompson. Mike, we both need a guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who you want, but it's basically us. And whose turn is it to start? It's
Me.
Mike's turn. Okay, Cam Hurd. Mike, start the bidding off.
$100.
$100. That's disrespect, man. Okay, I'll pass. You can have him.
Fuck. I wanted Jet too.
Well, that's why we can do trades.
That's why I did it. I'm like, wait a minute. He doesn't really want that guy. So Cam Hurd, $100. And then how much money do you have left over? Then I got 20.
Let me see.
Jet Thompson.
At $1,850.
And I guess I spent nothing for him. I defaulted. I got $2,000 left over.
I know. Looking back, I could have spent some more cash.
How much money do you have left over, Hector?
I had 100.
Wow.
Wait, no, I think
Everybody add up your totals.
Yeah, let's
I had
see.
2040 left.
I have, let me see, 6,200 plus 1,500 plus 300. Yeah, I still have two grand left.
I don't know how that's possible.
A bunch of cheapskates.
We're stupid. We don't know how to do this. What it is. We're dumb. Okay, Andrew. Well, this goes into about strategy now. You got to really think about how you want to bid this, because if you fuck around, you can get stuck with somebody at the end that you don't necessarily want.
Like Mike.
Yeah.
Andrew, how much did you spend?
Total?
Yeah.
Well, whatever leaves over 2040. I'm not good with math.
Whatever.
So what?
You're good with making
8,060?
2040? No, that would be
7,060.
No.
I don't fucking know. Math's hard.
10,000. What was your number?
2040 left over.
20.
2,040.
So you spent 7,960.
I was missing that 9. Yes.
So you, Hector, how much did you have left over?
I had $200 left over, so I spent 9,800.
Okay, Hector spent 9,000. Oh, so you had 200 left over. Okay, Michael, how much did you have left over?
I spent 8,050.
So you had,
I think.
You had 1,950 left over. So Andrew had the most left over. I had the second most. And Mike had the third most, and Hector had not much. Hector went after some guys. Let me re-rank this list now, and then I'll put it up on the screen. We'll go number 1 through 10. We'll just show what everybody spent, or what each guy went for. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just give me a second. So I wonder, it's interesting how this is going to play out now, because after going through this exercise, you realize there's some strategy to be had. And I wonder if these coaches are going to think about that, or if they're just going to show the fuck up and just do it and not really think about it, Like,
do you think it would be a baller move for somebody to start the bidding at 100, and then one of the coaches just goes 10 grand and then defaults the team and then just wins?
just gets
That'd be insane.
how do you default the
bold
team?
strategy, Cotton.
Yeah, like, so you pay all your 10,000 points for the first dude up, your first pick or whatever.
Oh, then you just give up all your other matches.
And well, no, the team, whoever doesn't get picked at the end by the other coaches gets defaulted to you, and you have one guy you picked and 4 guys you didn't that just defaulted to you.
I think they have seen in PGF where guys spent big for certain guys, in the beginning. Mm-hmm. So I think that's definitely a strategy. Keep talking. I almost have this list.
That's kind of what we all ended up doing, right?
Yeah.
Our first try, like, we were going for $3 grand here, 35 here, whatever, and then
I think you have to spend big money on at least a top 5 guy,
that's why
and then build your team on that.
You got to cash out.
yeah.
That was the strategy I was trying to take. Like, I want to get one of these top 5 guys. Like, I wanted to get a couple of them from the top 5, even if it meant I had to kind of skip the middle of the lineup, which kind of sucked because there were some good names in there.
I think that's where the diamonds in the rough are found, in that middle of the pack.
I had a price range.
Yeah, the sleepers.
Yeah, I had a price range for like each section of 5, and I had a range. I had like one dude from each section of 5 that I wanted. I got 4 of the 5 that I wanted.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
I'm sorry, 3 of the 5.
See,
Well, that's not as good, but
Who
came in with the strategy. This guy calls me a half an hour before the draft.
how many? Okay, let's do this. How many guys, Andrew, did you like? Who were the guys that you really wanted?
I wanted, instead of Quan, who I think is great. Well, these guys are all great. Instead of Quan and Sattler, I wanted Mike John and Hanato.
Oh, I see.
But I'm happy with my team.
Yeah. What about you, Hector?
I was really hoping for either Andy or PJ and Mike John. Those are the 2 guys I had to get.
Yeah.
Either Andy or PJ and Mike John.
What about you, Mike?
PJ was a big one for me. Mike John too. And then I think my sleepers were Davis Asari and Jet Thompson.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. So here's the money list. We put it up in a document on the screen there. You can see we got Carlton in number 1, Varela. I'm sorry. This is not ordered by how much they went for, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is just their
this
amounts.
is good. This is the rounds of picks.
Yeah, I'm gonna post this on Instagram, but I'm gonna sort it by the who went for the highest amount.
I would post both.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll post 2 slides. One that's this order, then the other is.
Do we want to go over our official teams now?
Yeah, let's talk about our teams, and let's rank the teams 1 through 4. Each guy will give his ranking. So I'll start. All right. So my team has Elijah Carlton, Hanato Canuto, Max Hansen, Nathan Haddad, and Jet Thompson. Andrew's got Kieran Kachuk, Quan Gracie, Daniel Sattler, Jamie Carnall, Samson Fomabout. Mike has Andy Varela, Kevin Buring, Ben Eddy, Davis Asari, Cam Hurd. Hector has PJ Barch, Mike John, John Combs, AJ Agazarm, David Evers. All right. Nice. So, time to rate the teams. I'm going to say that the best team is probably going to be my team.
Surprise.
I'm sensing a little bias.
And the reason why my team is going to be the best team is a simple reason. I mean, it's a reason that makes sense.
It's my show.
It's my show, He-Man. And I always win. I like fighting. Fighting's fun. I think I'm going to win because, number one, I have Mr. PGF, Elijah Carlton.
That's true.
Number 2, I have a dude who is a secret weapon in Hanato Canuto. He is a submission expert. Do not discount this guy. He is awesome at it, and he's training for it, and he has a lot of pride, and he's a pro, and he's going to come in hot.
That's why I wanted him.
And I think he's going to get a bunch of subs. Max Hansen, I felt like even though he's ranked number 7, I feel like he's almost a sleeper pick. He's really, really good. He has a lot of experience, and he's fucking ready to go. He's game. He's a banger, dude.
I just didn't know enough about him.
Yeah, he's a for sure banger. Nathan Haddad and Jet Thompson round out my team. Those are both guys that can put the crunch on you at any time. So I think my team's number 1. As far as number 2 goes, I think number 2 is going to be a toss-up between Andrew and Hector. So I'm sorry, Mike, that leaves you at the bottom, which doesn't surprise me, to be honest. It doesn't surprise me that you're going to have the garbage team. That's okay. It's okay. We got to start somewhere. So listen, this is what I think it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to 2 players on each of your teams. It's going to come down to Sattler for you. If Sattler comes through in a big way for you, Andrew, I think your team's going to be number 2. I think Quan Gracie is going to surprise some people. For Hector, it's going to come down to Davis Asari. If Davis Asari really shows out. Oh, yeah, sorry. Never mind. For Hector, it's going to come down. Hector has got a strong team, actually. It's going to come down to which AJ Agazarm shows up. How big of a role does he play on the team? Because he's got a lot of experience. He is really good. He can be submitted, but he's very difficult to submit. But if he's really stubborn, red-ass AJ Agazarm, like you're probably going to be at least second place. Andrew will be third then. Yeah, Mike's fourth.
I'm going to be number 1.
I knew Mike would be fourth as soon as we knew he was going to be a coach on the team. I'm like, number 4. He's the dunkable on the team. He's the coach dunkable.
Let's call up a coach to get dunked on.
You're the dunkable coach. Okay. I'm only saying it because Mike can't physically touch me right now. There's like several time zones in between us.
Yeah, he's on the next flight.
Andrew, give us your ranking.
I would say, in my opinion, I'm going to have either so if I'd have got the team that I absolutely wanted to, and I'm going to start that right now so I have an excuse when I lose later. If I had the team I truly wanted, I think that would be number 1.
Oh, yeah, okay. If I had 5 Gordon Ryans, I think I would win too.
Yeah, again, if my grandma had wheels, she'd be a bike. But I think 2's not a bad representation from what you said. I would switch out, I think,
Mr. Craig Jones over here.
Hector and Mike's position.
Wow. Highly controversial. I actually think you offended Hector by that. Even Hector was taken aback.
Mike overspent. Like, he got a dog in Andy, but
dude, he's getting in your business, Mike. How do you feel about somebody talking about your money like that, dude?
Hey, if he comes through and wins the whole thing, then what do we say?
Yeah,
I guess we'll see.
I'm rooting for the underdog, which is Mike.
Hector, who do you have?
Actually, man, it's hard to argue against Mr. PGF.
Right.
With Elijah Carlton. I'll put my team at second. And actually, between second and third, I'll put Mike. I think Andy Varela brings a lot of value to whatever team he's on.
That's true.
Yeah, and so does Kevin Buring.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, I think he's going to do a great.
But wait, that would leave me
yeah,
fourth. That can't be right.
Sorry, man.
Well,
sorry, dude. Sorry about that.
Guys, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah, you are. Congratulations. Get in the bathtub. Now, from now on, you have to do the calls from a bathtub till you could work your way out of the number 20 spot.
I don't have the number 20 guy on my team.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. You're metaphorically number 20.
Okay.
You have bathtub guy on your team. Okay?
I do. He's a beast.
So get in the tub. You're going to get tubbed up. You're going to get rub-a-dub by my guys, dude. You're going to drop the soap, and we're going to rub-a-dub you.
We'll see.
Yep.
We'll see.
Give you my prediction right now.
I'm going to get a whole bunch of points, and you're going to be really upset.
Elijah Carlton's going to give your whole team mullets, dude. He's going to mullet you guys up, dude, big time.
As much as I want to say,
he's going to go outside.
wrong.
He's going to smoke a zip.
think you
He's
are.
going to come inside, and he's going to he's gonna fucking fact check your asses, dude. You're going to be like, what? So you think I'm at number one also. So far, everyone has agreed I have the best team. Michael, your turn. Go ahead.
All right. I'm going to say Hector's team's number one.
Wow. That hurts.
Tim's team's probably number two.
here we fucking
I
go.
think, and since Andrew was such a gentleman, I'll put him number three.
All right. Nothing to do with the team, just me being polite.
I'll be selfless and I'll put myself last.
Oh, brother. Selfless.
That's what leaders do, you know.
Yeah, I'd hate to be the guy that's like, I'm number one.
Hey, man.
I'd hate to be that asshole.
Yeah. Well, it's not easy to be number one. I understand what it's like to feel like Michael Jordan. And the pressure and the burden that is, it
Must
being
be
great.
So hard.
It's hard. It is true.
It is
what they
just-
say. It is lonely at the top. There's a lot of pressure there. But I do it so you guys have something to like strive for. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right?
That's speaking of selfless, that's just
You walk so we can run.
Yeah,
That's right.
Exactly. God, speak truth to power. Okay, so
Man, I want to hit you.
what's the wager? Like, we got to have a little friendly wager go. We got to agree that after season 6, we're going to reconfigure this crew right here. And we're going to hash this out. We're going to talk about the rankings and who won and who did what. And the loser should have to maybe humiliate themselves somehow.
And by loser, just to be clear, we're talking about who comes in fourth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not the 3 guys who lose, just the 4th guy.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. And again, if we don't come up with something fun, send emails to 10pnashvilleandrew@gmail.com.
Yeah, we'll come up with a good boob award.
If you guys send me something funny, I might still do it even if I don't lose. Because
I always wear dresses.
yeah, it's my house.
I like this moo-moo. Yeah, okay, dudes. I think we're set. I'm stoked for PGF 5.
That should be fun.
I had a great time
PGF
doing
6.
this with you guys. Yeah, I mean, PGF 6. Damn.
Elijah won 5.
I
He's
know.
on your team.
I'm stoked for that one, too, to be honest with you. It
was a good one.
It was a good one.
PGF 6.
I don't feel bad about ruffling the feathers of the other 19 gentlemen on the card.
No, that's all in good fun.
Yeah. It's all in
It gets
good
the
fun.
people talking, you know.
I actually like that it can be more personal. Like you have those dudes reaching out on Instagram saying, "Hey, bud, screw you.
Yeah,
Like, you
they're
suck.
like, hey,
I'll
listen,
fight you."
If I say something positive, I give them praise hands or the fire sign, nothing. If I go like, you're number 2, not number 1, they're like, hey, fuck you. Like immediately, they're ready.
That's how it is, though. That's
I
how
see
it always
you.
is.
Yeah. But like what other like you can't do that. I don't know enough about football to make this, it's a broad generalization, but I assume that if you start talking shit about like Eagles-Packers game, like you get those 2 guys talking
Yeah.
shit on Instagram, the players aren't actually going to reach out on Instagram and say,
No,
when I see you in the gym, it's on site.
it's on site.
No way.
Yeah, it's on site. Yeah, they're gonna be auctioning us off. Like,
Yeah.
okay, 200 to slap the fucking dude that wears glasses in the
Yeah.
face.
Whereas Andy Varela's like, where'd you say it was? 10
Hey.
Nashville? Okay.
Look
Maybe
at you
I'll see
all
you.
have glasses on.
We all have glasses on. Yeah,
Who's gonna
nerds.
slap?
Looks like we're all getting slapped. Nice. Hey, thanks, Mike, dude. I appreciate you joining in, man. It's good to
Hell
talk to
yeah,
you, bud.
guys. Good to talk to you guys.
See you,
Have
buddy.
fun in Nashville, Hector.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Mike. All right, guys.
Later, boys.
I think that's good, man. I think I don't got anything else, man. You got anything, Andrew?
I don't think so.
You want to take us out?
Sure. Hey guys, thank you for listening tonight. Hope you enjoyed the draft picks. Please follow us on iTunes, Spotify. Check us out on YouTube. Would appreciate a rate and a review like everybody else says. Instagram's at Inside BJJ, at Cultist Apparel, at Everyday Jiu-Jitsu _ Please take time and donate to the Guardian program should you choose to. 10pnashville.com/Guardian. Check out 10p Nashville and 10p Stockton and download the Inside BJJ app. See ya.